We are used to the conventional wisdom that the only thing that matters in television are these live events, sports events, awards shows. And your point was, if I understood it correctly, that even that is not going to save TV channels.
You're going to see more and more advertising dollars move to where eyeballs are. And that's going online. And in addition, consumers are moving to over-the-top and non-linear viewing. Do you realize Netflix is going to spend $3 billion in original content programming? Amazon's increasing an investment in original content programming to $1.5 billion. So you have non-ad-supported sources of revenue popping up, non-ad-supported sources of content, great content, House of Cards, etc., transition popping up everywhere. So I think that all spells bad news for television as we know it.
But does it mean, if we're looking at what Netflix is paying to acquire content and the disappearance of ad sales, is video production in general, whether you're talking movies, TV, is that going to become a fee-only service?
Well, it's a great time to be a writer or someone who's trying to greenlight a script. There's going to be more original scripted series this year than I think in the history of television. It's just not a great time to be in the business of selling eyeballs on an ad-supported model. HBO, great business. Netflix, great business. Amazon Media might be a great business. Trying to get a ton of people to show up and then selling commercials to beer companies, that's going to be a difficult business.
So does that mean the three of us are going to be out of a job?
No, it's because I'm working on a script right now about an amazing newsman trapped on a show with two other people trying to break through.
But look at, okay, and this is always sensitive, but look at where this program is headed. Bite-sized, great content available on your site. Bloomberg has the most trafficked site in business media. And this is, you are headed to where the puck is headed.
Let me ask you a question. Well, I like it where the puck is headed. Olivia, I want you to jump in here. Do the people in the audience last night want to be movie stars or TV stars?
TV's 10 times the size of the business. You get invited to cooler parties when you're a movie star. So, you know, you're going to get...
How long will that be true?
What movie did Jennifer Aniston star in? Friends.
How long will that be true? You get invited to better TV. I mean, we've got Kevin Spacey doing amazing original programming on Netflix. How long is it true that Hollywood's...
Yeah, but it's much easier to go downstream. It's much easier for a luxury brand to become a fusion or a mass brand than the other way. It's harder for a TV star to become a movie star. Once a movie star stops getting invited to the Oscars, he or she can get a TV show.
So if it's a notion of lame, who's watching? What are the demographics of the Oscar viewer?
You know, the Oscars still do get a huge audience.
Yeah,
it's still
million?
Oh no, I would say it's in the hundreds of millions. It's got to be in the hundreds of millions. So it's still.
It's like Janet Yellen's testimony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, Josh?
It's live television.
Oh man, what if we did a red carpet on the way into Janet Yellen's testimony?
That's
that would be
true.
amazing. You would be amazing at that.
No, that
You
would
can
be
smooth
great.
that, and guess what? It would do very well on digital.
No, I just, for Barney Frank, who are you wearing this evening?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. This brings us nicely to our Twitter question of the day. Do you agree with Scott Galloway? Was it a fashion show amidst an ocean of lame? Do the Oscars matter? Here's some of the answers. First, the Oscars matter because they reflect certain societal trends, preferences, and prejudices. Perhaps one of our guests earlier this morning, Scott, said how surprised he was it was so political. The second answer, it matters because indulgence is mocking the hardworking core of the world. A 100,000-pound party bag, outrageous. Third and final answer, Oscars are not fully objective. Leonardo DiCaprio still doesn't have one. Where are we going?
Sounds like that person is not fully objective about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. There it is.
For Chavez. Who knows? He never won for Titanic, but that year was the highest viewership, right? Because Titanic was such a big franchise.
I watched Titanic yesterday with my son. Great movie. Wonderful movie.
And it has aged well.
It's a fantastic film.
Did he know that Daytona was on?
Oscars most disconnected ever yesterday. Fewer box office receipts of the nominated movies in the history of the Oscars. More disconnected from the public.
Disconnected.
Really?
Totally disconnected.
Did you see Birdman, or well, maybe the people at this table because we live on the coast, but Birdman and the Grand Budapest Hotel, that's the industry staring at
Grand
itself.
Budapest Hotel was fabulous.
The great cultural wars of America, Selma and Snipers shut out.
No, but that's the point about a big franchise. A big franchise is what makes money for the studio. A big franchise like Titanic is what brings in the audience for the viewers, and everybody who won the Oscars was a first-time winner.